Coach Bennett, we'll start with Jeff White on the right-hand side.
Tony, obviously a hard-fought game, a loss. What do you tell your team after?
I didn't say too much. Yeah, I've never seen, first of all, a shot do that. At that time, London's shot bounces on the rim. That was quite a spectacle there. But we had a chance to, I don't want to say win it for sure, but I think at the free throw line, we got ourselves in the spot. If we could have made it real tough for Virginia Tech to get that one, but we didn't. We missed 10 free throws at important times, and that really stung. They made some really good plays. We threw even a little zone at them. They banked in a three. I guess that's what I get for trying to play a zone for one possession. But plays were made. Guys were really tired. You could see that on both ends. Some silly plays happened, but then there were some nice drives and nice plays. And that was just kind of answering back and forth, and who was going to make the biggest play at the end.
Mike.
Tony, what did you see on the putback on the missed layup that sent it?
In regulation?
Yeah.
I don't know if we didn't block out or if Zay went to block the shot and someone come. I don't know who tipped it in.
Ty 42 from the
So I know Isaiah tried to come over and block the shot. I don't know if we could have wedged someone in there. That's kind of eerily similar to, and a lot of games end like that. There's a play on the ball and a guy runs in and tips it in. Certainly happened against Villanova for us, but I'll have to see that. But it was there for the taking, either a stop or salt it away or ice it away at the free throw line, and you'd feel different right now. But hard fought game. Credit to Virginia Tech. Wild atmosphere. And the games, they seem to always be like this here, for sure.
Tony, you seemed in control at halftime, up 14 points. Did they make any adjustments to your defense in the second half to get back in it?
We've been up in some games, and we started 4 guards to start the second half, and some silly turnovers. We missed a couple bunnies. We tried to draw a foul, and then they made some plays. They attacked a little more, got aggressive. Good teams they're gonna emerge, or they're gonna make those runs, and you just try to be ready for them. We didn't shoot it quite as well, but I think they got probably a bit more aggressive. You'll have to ask Buzz, but it looked like, or maybe a lot more. They tried to really put their head down and go. We guarded for a while early in the second half, and then it just kind of became a back and forth game. We had trouble.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, it was crazy because I was like, God, please. And it was like, and it just stayed. I was like, and you know what's crazy? They were about to change the rim before the game because the rim was like broke on the rim, and they were about to take the rim off, unscrew it, and change it. And I'm so glad they didn't change it because that's exactly why. It's crazy how everything just fell into place. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
What do you think of Seth's drive, the last one?
Oh, we've been working on that all week, just popping our feet, being strong with the ball on the pack line. They all try to help, and Seth was able to get a crease and pop his feet and have control of the ball, not turn it over, just make a good play. And that's just good on him because he makes big plays. He's not scared of big moments. So we talk about this all the time, so I'm just glad he was able to do that.
What was it like watching so much of that game from the bench side? You're normally a 35-minute-a-game guy.
Oh my God, it was terrible. Y'all know how I am. I just want to be in the game so bad. I'm just emotional. So you just got to control yourself and just try to be the best leader that you can. I tried to do that, leading my team without being in the game. And I'm glad when I was able to get in without foul trouble, I was able to do something because that ended up helping in the end. Like not missing free throws, just making easy plays at the end of the game and stuff like that. So.
What was the key to getting those open looks there late in the game for you?
Just shoot a lot of practice shots. The shots I was shooting was practice shots. And the shots I shoot was practice shots, and just confident enough to just step up and hit them.
If somebody told you before the game that you were going to lose Chris Clark in regulation, then Leday's going to foul out, then C's going to get hurt in overtime, and you're still going to win the game playing 5 guards the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was really crazy.
I know you were a big scorer.
Unimaginable. I hope Chris is fine. And, Zach fell out. I was like, oh my God. And it was all the odds against us. And we just stayed together and pulled it off.
What does this do for your confidence level? I guess you'd struggled the last couple games to a certain extent, but now it seems like you're back even in the ACC. It's going to help you in the RPI quite a bit.
Yeah, obviously right now it's sky high. We just got to continue to get better and better. And we can't get caught up in what the ACC is doing, how crazy it's going, and we got to focus on getting better every day.
Did you guys do anything different offensively this time around against them? You had a lot more success success?
We watched a lot of film and how we would drive and they would help. And we had to make the play of just finish it or kick it out for an open three and being patient.
How good was it? Faith. I know my team is going to shoot a good shot, and I know he's going to put it high on the backboard, and I just got to be there. So it's all about instincts.
And of course, I think you were only in the game at that point, I guess, because obviously Chris, Zach had fouled out, Hadim got hurt at that point too, didn't he? Or?
Yeah, Zach fouled out, Chris got hurt, Hadim got hurt, a little bit. So once again, I'm playing the 5 position. That's not my position, but I'm listening to the coach's instructions and I follow to the team.
Well, sorry if I already missed it. I know you already did it for some other guys, but can you walk us through that last play in regulation when you took the ball in?
Coach Jamie McNeely told me no matter what happens, go to the glass and be there to clean up anything. I know Seth is a good player. I know he's going to put up a good shot. I'm thinking he's going to make it, but if anything happens, I'm there. I got his back. So it just so happened he drew 2-3 guys. They left me unattended. The ball come off on my side. Easy play. So.
After taking a year off of basketball, obviously there's some rust involved. How's your game coming along, you personally? How do you feel after taking that year off? Are you just getting your feet back together, or what?
I definitely feel back in rhythm now. More will come next year as I fit more into the rotation. But right now, this is my role to just do whatever my team needs. But definitely was some rust at the beginning of the season. But I'm back at it now, and I'm ready to do whatever my coaches ask me to do.
Like that?
I just try to attack downhill, good spacing by my teammates, and having trust in me, and all glory to God for letting that shit go in. But I just try to just go hard, and then I stopped on 2 feet so I could make a strong play to the basket. But I seen he was about to jump, so I just stopped and tried to float it up in there.
Is it hard to wait while he's in the air and coming back down for you? I mean, you make that good jump. Is it hard to?
Yeah, because everybody, the way Virginia pack line is, when you get to the paint, they get 5 people in the paint. So it was real hard. But I mean, we just kept fighting through adversity. Our best rebounders were out. Hadim got hurt. Zach fouled out. Chris bumps his knee wrong or something, and then we left with 5 guards, and we never quit fighting. And it was just a really good game.
Well, great. I don't think you can play off 1 foot or 1 hand against those guys, and not taking credit for it, but that's what you have to do. That's what we've practiced. A lot of our turnovers even tonight came when we were not doing that, because they're scraping at it, they're in help side, and so, yeah, it was perfect.
You ever see a ball hang up on the rim?
I don't think that's ever happened. I've seen it happen in practice. I don't think that I've seen it happen in a game that I've been involved in.
How are you guys able to pull that out without Chris Clark, without Zach Leday, without C there in the last 10 minutes or so?
Yeah. I think the only answer, without being arrogant, is just toughness, grit, character, a lot of love between one another, because our personnel didn't change in a positive way. So much of what happened in the overtime periods, it was just kind of scrambled eggs. We were playing a lineup we never play and trying to figure out what to do offensively. That last time out in the second overtime, Seth was getting a ball screen in the channel, and I was hollering, flatten out. Our guys were so give out. We were way too high on the floor. I was saying, flatten out, flatten out, flatten out. And Bibbs thought I said timeout. And so there was multiple possessions throughout the game. Really good possessions relative to the Hokies, really bad things relative to the Hokies. If you're down 14 at half against the top 8 team in the country, the #1 defensive team, the 2nd slowest team per possession in the country, that's like being down 30 against a normal team. So I don't know that we didn't run any different plays. We didn't do anything different defensively. So that would be the best way I could answer it.
You made a point after the loss in Charlottesville saying you felt like your guys didn't compete with them. Based on what happened today, how much do you think that kind of resonated with them? Did you get some signs from them that it did before that?
Well, I think that we played at Clemson on January the 22nd. I know you weren't at that game. But that was the first time that we had played like completely different defensively. And I think for 12 work days, I was very immature as a leader. I think we lost our edge. I think we lost our toughness. The UVA game 11 days ago, that was the 10th consecutive game date. I didn't think that we had an edge. I didn't think we had a toughness. I know how good they are. I don't mean to take away from that. They would have won anyway. That was on a Wednesday. We were off Thursday. We were off Friday because that Saturday was our bye day. And since that time, I think we've gotten back to our roots of what we want to be about, not only on the floor, but off the floor, in the film room. And it was just, it was being, subconsciously, I was being manipulative to try to win a game. And I believe this as a human, whatever you sacrifice to keep, you eventually lose. And I think for a 10 to 12 day period, I became consumed with the wrong stuff. And I don't think that that's necessarily that we were doing anything different. We kept kind of doing the same stuff as far as what you would see strategically. But I think since then we've gotten back to the right stuff, more sustainable stuff, things that translate to their lives post-graduation. And I thought that was evident in our resilience and in our toughness in the second half and in the overtime.